Oof. Oof.
Hello, we are live.
We are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the MAG Sunday Night Marketing webinar. We're excited to have you here. I know that there's a lot of great things happening right now, my friends. We are so fired up about tonight's webinar. I'm going to turn this over to Jeremy really quick because he is ready to rock and roll. We are ready to rock and roll with what we're unleashing to the team as far as a powerful new way to build your sales team. Oh my gosh, don't Jeremy, look, don't get scared about the word sales team because most of the millionaires, the major majority of millionaires in the world, guess what? Come from sales. We sell every day. Guess what? You're going to learn how to take advantage of the MAG Marketing call center. It's unbelievable what's going to happen. People are going to be getting inbound calls, which Jeremy's going to talk about. It's, to me, the most powerful marketing mechanism, component, feature, item, approach that I've ever seen. And it's just brilliant the way that it's been laid out. So for those of you who want to go to work and make major dollars for yourself and your own business, this is the way to do it. There's no doubt about it. So Jeremy, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to mute out here and watch you do your thing. And brother, take it all over. You look great there, by the way. You're in your brown shirt that you probably played when you were with Bruce Springsteen. I don't know who you were with, but you were probably with somebody. So, hey, man, take it away, Jeremy.
That's awesome. Can you hear me okay?
You're great. Yeah.
All right. Well, we are excited, guys. Terry, you look good. I don't know what you did, man, but your camera looks like. Did you get a new HD camera or something? It's crazy. It's coming through awesome.
I call it sharing the love.
Yeah, I think they fixed your broadband over there. You're getting some higher speeds.
Actually, to be honest with you, I'm right next to the server. I'm right next to the box in the master. So it's good stuff.
Oh, that's got to be it. All right, so we got a lot to talk about tonight, guys. So we have a lot of people in the webinar. We are excited. So what I'm going to do quickly is tell you guys this. Tomorrow morning at 9:10 Eastern, around 10 o'clock Eastern, the first ads are going to go out. So those of you that are going to be working and manning the phones tomorrow at 10 a.m. around that time, 10 to noon, 1, 2 o'clock, get ready because that's when it's going to start. Now, we're going to be testing this all week, so what we're really going to expect from everybody is a lot of feedback. And just, give us some feedback in the Facebook group. We want to know how many calls, actually, we want to know, how many calls you're getting. We also want to know, we want to get feedback on how it's going, your follow-ups. We want you guys to post your testimonials, your excitement. Hey, I got 3 calls this hour. Talk to some great people. Send them to the call script. Went through the script with them. Send them the follow-up email. And what we're going to do tonight, guys, is we're going to go through the process of how this is going to happen. So this is going to be nuts and bolts training tonight to get everybody ready for tomorrow. I want to make sure you guys are ready to go. And just so you know, Terry and I will be on the phones with you. Okay? We are going to be working the phones daily, so that way we can experience what you guys are experiencing. We've already done some tests. It's amazing what we've encountered. And my son's trying to get in. He almost is. But so Want to go through that, and we're going to talk about a little bit of stuff towards the end, and I want to make sure that everybody knows where to send your prospects, and with what's coming this week, it's going to make things even more sweeter as you guys are doing this. So this is the first week, so congratulations to all of you that are, you know, jumping on board in the early stages of this. And we did a post last night. We believe that we can keep everybody, no matter what, even if it comes out of you know, our pocket. Those of you that sign up before midnight tonight for the call center, if you haven't already done that, we're going to go ahead and lock you in at the rate of the $99, which turns out to be around 50 cents a call. Okay, 50 cents a call is very inexpensive. It's very, very inexpensive. You're talking to every single person. Are they all going to be good? No. Are you going to have some really good ones? Heck yeah, you're going to have some people that are sharper than we are. So it's a numbers game. Our goal is to get you between 8 to 10 calls per day. Now, let's talk about how that works. Okay. Now, we're going to be able to get a better hold on the numbers after about 5 days of this. But let me tell you, if you're only logged in for an hour, okay, that's not going to get you 8 to 10 calls, all right? My suggestion, and I'm going to show you guys this in a second, my suggestion is once you set up the Ringcentral account, keep it to 24 hours, you know, or set up the hours from like 9 to 9 p.m. that you'll take calls. It's set up to forward to your cell phone. Set it up to your cell phone so you can be on the move, take the script with you, and you can take calls on the go, in the car, or whatever you want to do, so that way you're getting your time in. All right? Now, that being said, if you leave it on, and I'm going to show you this stuff in here in a second, but if you leave, you know, to take the active calls on, then that's what you want to do, because it's going to ensure that you're getting your numbers. Now, if for whatever reason that you miss a phone call, all right, let's say that we have 20 people in there tomorrow, okay, and let's just say that we blow in 100 calls over the next 6 hours while you guys are on the phones. Well, they're not all going to get answered, all right? So what's going to happen is it's going to go simultaneously down the line, and it's going to go into your voicemails. I strongly suggest that you set up a personal voicemail so it sounds professional. And we're gonna go over that. So, without further ado, what I'm gonna do is show my screen, and then we're gonna go over a couple things. We're not gonna take a real long call tonight. We will do some Q&A towards the end in the chat box. So if you guys have any questions, Terry can jump in there, help out while I'm doing this, and then I'll help out as well when we get towards the end. Okay, I'm gonna show my screen here, and we should be good. Okay, now we should have. This is what it looks like in the back office. This is my account that I just set up today. I'm extension 114. Love that number, 14. It's the day of my birthday. My birthday is next Saturday, March 14th. So I took 14. Hopefully you guys aren't upset about that. But this is what I was talking about. When you get logged in here, right here, click on this green icon, and if you leave it to take all calls, just leave it like that, your phone will just ring when you're in order. Whether it misses you or you don't take the call, if you don't take the call, it's just going to go to the next person. Now, if we have an overflow of calls and not everybody can get them, based on who's logged in and who's checked to green, it'll go to voicemail. Okay? So if there's a lot of calls coming in that are not being taken, that still counts for your 8 to 10 calls a day, okay? Because we don't want to waste any calls because we're spending money on advertising and we don't want calls being wasted, right? And you guys don't want that either because you guys are paying the subscription and you guys are paying for the calls. Now, with that being said, when you have voicemails, they'll show up in your messages here, and you can go to your call log here. So your messages will show up here. If you get a voicemail, you'll be in here. Your call log it'll show the calls. This is, I just did a test call here from my cell phone. Okay, you'll be able to see that your logs are in here, your messages are here. So if somebody leaves you a message, great, you'll have your recordings. Now over here under tools, everybody should download the mobile app to your phone. Okay, and here's why. When you're inside the app, if you have to call somebody back when you're doing a follow-up call, right, you're going to be calling them back from our parent number. This is the main number that we're paying for, along with the extensions, and this is your extension. So if you download the mobile app, you can make calls from inside the mobile app when you're doing your follow-up calls. And we're going to talk about the process tonight. What's expected of you, how to get the best results, because I'm fully counting on a lot of you to be, at least enrolling, 3 to 4 people a week when you first get started, and I think some of you will, you'll have some days where you might get 1 or 2 every day, and I think that that's going to happen, and then that's where the real money starts to happen. And once you start duplicating that, it's just crazy, right? This is why we're so excited about this. So when you click on the mobile app, it'll just download to your phone if you're synced up with Google. If not, just go to the App Store, type in Ringcentral, download the phone app, and when you make calls out, you'll just log in to your app from your your desktop or your laptop account, right? Your standard account, and it'll show up this number, your extension, and the caller ID if you're calling them back. So that way you never have to use your personal cell phone if you don't want to. It's just being forwarded to that. Now, if you guys don't care and you want to use your cell phone or whatever, that's fine. I also suggest a Google Voice number or a Skype number, especially if you're in Canada or international. The calls won't cost you anything. Okay, just use a Google Voice number, have it forwarded to your cell phone. That way, it's always a free call. All right. Now, right here under Overview, Settings, under Settings, right here where it says Manage Greeting and Call Screening, if you click on that, okay, you can do a couple of different settings here, and I went over this in the video, but you can actually, let's see, User Greeting, if you have that set to on, you can actually do a greeting. I'm going to leave that off for now. We're going to go to Messages and Notifications right here. Right here, this is the main thing you need to pay attention to. The Take Messages, yes, Voicemail Greeting. If you click on this little default icon, you can click on Custom, and I strongly suggest that you do this, okay? Record over the phone, so you can just put in your phone number, and it'll call you, all right? It'll call you and it'll prompt you to leave a voice message. Now, what do you say? Keep it short and sweet and simple. You're a professional. You're a sales manager for a big company. This is how we're portraying it. This is the status symbol. This is the persona or whatever. That's the word I'm looking for. I think that this is the image that we're trying to portray here. So for example. Hi, you've reached the desk of Jeremy Barnett. I'm unable to get to my phone right now. I'm probably on the other line working with a client. Let me get back. I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Leave me your name and number. Leave it twice so that make sure that I can, I understand the number, whatever you want to say. And then, that's it. And then now, once you've left them a personal message, they have called you. So from our advertising, okay, they're calling in to get a job. They're looking for a sales position. Now, the way that we've got this set up with these beautiful pages right here, check this out. Marketing representative, full and part-time needed. They put their name, email, phone number. Now we're going to start. This is our house. This is the way we do it, right? So we're advertising to one central account using different various places that are employment seekers, okay? And then they put in their information, okay? You guys have these pages as well, but now the where are we at here? Okay, so once they put this information in, they're going to be redirected to, here, put something in here real quick. So let's say they type in immediately, right? They request a callback. Hang on one second. That's the wrong one. Hang on one second, guys. Oh. Hang on one second here. This is, let me try this link here. Okay. Now, they're going to be forwarded to a thank you page, okay? One of our recruitment managers. And what happens here, and this is actually a bad example. Let me get off this for a second. I'll talk about that at the end. When they come over to the, when they respond to our advertising, they're going to be going down the call queue, okay? There's about 25 of you right now in the call queue, okay? So as it goes from one extension to the next, depending on who's the next in line, okay, you're going to receive the phone call. If it goes to voicemail, they'll get your voicemail message. You will call them back. Do not waste a phone call. Do not waste anybody that left a message, okay? Especially if they left a message, because that means that somebody's serious and they're really looking, okay? So you're going to always want to call them back. So make sure you tell them, leave your name and phone number if you're inquiring about the position. You know, selling the greatest application the business owners can't say no to. Whatever you want to say, that's fine. Gives them a reason to know why you're calling them back. So just set up a personal voicemail. Again, don't make it too hard, okay? Don't read too much into it. Just make it short, sweet, professional, and then call back the ones that leave a voicemail, all right? So this is the Ringcentral, okay? It's pretty simple. You'll be able to pretty much figure this out once you start receiving the calls. It'll show you the logs. All right. So right here, you can set up your hours if you want to. You can literally go in, and I just leave it to 24 hours and then just leave this on. Okay. Now, calls will come in sometimes after hours, just simply because some people might just call, because that's just the way people are. They might actually call and leave a message. That's fine. You can get to them, you know, when you log back on the next day. All right. Okay. So now that you guys have gone over this, listen. If you guys have any questions at all about Ringcentral, all right, they have a help desk here. They have great customer support. So if you guys are confused about anything, they have video tutorials. It's not really that hard. We're doing all the hard work for you. All you got to do is just answer your phone and follow the system, all right? So let's talk about the system again, one more time. So down here, and right here, step 3, you're going to want to make sure that you download the inbound call script here. And right over here, under, one second, you're going to grab this link here, right here, the S3 link, okay? So you're going to want to copy this, and then what I would do is I would make I would make a Word document that's saved and dedicated to you. So let's go back over here, and I'll show you what I mean. Under right here, you're going to download the inbound call script, and then you're going to download the email, the follow-up email. So the follow-up email is in here, and then, okay, here's the email. So right here where it says put in your sales job funnel sales page here, you're going to want to paste that in just like that. That's your link taken from your marketing system back office under the sales jobs, right? Under this link here, all right? Under here. Where do we get that? Right here, okay? Now, also, guys, this is your funnel, and you're welcome to use it for however you want. Okay? So you can use this funnel to however you want, but it's just the different kind of message. All right? Now, the let's go back over here. So let's go over the call script here. Hang on 1 second. All right. So we're going to cover the script here tonight because it's very important on how you deliver your inflection. So I want to get everybody primed and ready for the whole process. Now, all the training is in here in the back office when you go through right here, step 3. Hopefully you guys have watched all of this, at least this part here. And, you know, for those of you, and you should be doing this. You should be out, you know, flooding the marketplace and doing those things because you want to be able to talk from experience, you know, when you're talking to these people on the phone. Imagine the scenario here. They're calling in. They're looking for a sales job, right? They're either they're out of a job, they just got laid off, or they're looking for a new job, career change, okay? Don't think of this as like these are people that are calling in that are broke necessarily. Now, you're going to get people that are broke, but that's why it's a numbers game, and that's why you're going to get 200 calls at least a month. That's what we're shooting for. And you know what? Some of you are going to get a lot more than that because some of you are going to be taking more calls than other people, okay? So, again, it's up to you how hard you want to work. This phone will be ringing all day long from 9 to 9 at least. That's when the prime times will be happening. Some hours will be a lot busier than others, but that'll be overflow going into the next hour and voicemails will be left. It's up to you to call them back. Please don't come back to Terry and myself and say, I'm not getting enough calls, and then I come over there and I find out that you've only been logged onto the system for an hour. Okay, that's not fair. We want to just have integrity here. We'll do our job, you guys do your job, and everybody's going to have a great time, and we're going to be exploding this thing, all right? Okay, so let's go over the call script first, and then we're going to do some Q&A, and then I'm going to show you how to do the follow-up email. Now, one thing I will tell you, the reason why I don't have this follow-up email in your personal funnels, there's a reason why I do that, okay? These people, we are driving the traffic. They are not coming through a funnel, all right? They're not coming through your funnel, all right? We're driving the traffic from different places. We got some good connections in this world of advertising, this type of advertising, and we're driving them to one central location where they are calling the in-house number. And that's why it's being divvied up to the different extensions. Makes your job easy, right? You don't have to deal with anything. They're just coming and being rotated, and that's why it's so awesome to have that Ringcentral account. So, the reason why you're going to send a personal email from your Gmail, and I'm going to show you guys how to track this stuff and make sure that they received it, is really cool. So we got some really cool stuff to talk about tonight. Okay, so let's go over the call. Now, actually, I don't know, Terry, are you online here? Or are you muted out? Or I don't know if you're there or what. But maybe if I could get somebody to role play with me, it would be great. Let's see. I don't know if... Let's see. Let me grab... I don't know if he's muted or what's going on here. Yeah, Terry, whenever you get a chance, come on back. All right. I don't know. He might be on the phone. Okay. For tonight, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to inflect the script. All right? And let me jump over here real quick and make sure that there's not any lingering questions. Okay. All right. What was that? Chats. Okay. Okay, great. All right, cool. All right, just good comments. All right. Okay. All right, so tomorrow when you guys start taking the calls, I want to get you guys fired up and ready. So here's how you answer the phone. Okay, so, and how do you know that it's coming from the advertising? There's going to be a number 1 in front of the number. All right, so that's how you know that it's coming from the call center, the Ringcentral account. Hello, this is Jeremy. How can I help you? Okay, so beginning the script. Hello, this is Jeremy. How can I help you? Okay, and they're going to say something like, yes, I'm responding to the ad about the amazing sales job where we're selling a hot application to business owners, something along those lines, all right, because we're doing the advertising. And the reason that we don't divulge the advertising is because we can't afford to have this mass-produced and it get blacklisted, all right? So that's why we got to kind of do this the way we're doing it, all right? And I've done this before, and that's why I know we can't do it that way. Okay, so who am I speaking with? And they might say, this is Tom. Okay, Tom? Now, Tom, where are you calling from? Okay, Michigan. Great. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the company. Tom, we're the first of its kind mobile application company that has been operational in the U.S. and in 123 other countries for the last 6 months. It went into development over 2 years ago, and it's in its massive explosion stage where merchants and small business owners literally cannot do without it. It only takes about 10 minutes to deliver the pitch and close the sale. So this is where you come in, Tom. We're currently looking to add a few representatives. Notice I key in on that. A few representatives to our 24-hour multi-channel live inbound call system. The calls are incoming, so no cold calling or door-to-door type of sales. Okay, the pay is $100 per sale of the app itself, and we also have other bonuses that our team manager will go over with you if you qualify. Okay? Now, many of our reps do 3 to 4 sales a day, so that would be about 400 a day over a 5-day work week. You would earn around $2,000 a week. Now, this is really important, guys. You want to focus on the money because this is going to get a salesperson really excited. Selling a hot app, making a $100 sale, takes 10 minutes to sell it. You know, these are, you know, we are drawing them in. Okay, it's all about creating that excitement. Then they don't care about paying the $435 when they find out that they have to pay to join, which it's not going to be a problem. Trust me. Okay. Now, if you double that, and it's over $200,000 a year. Like I said, that's just the beginning. We also have team overrides and room for management if you qualify. Now, are you currently working? Okay, let them answer. Do you have sales, marketing, or customer service experience? Okay, spend 1 to 2 to 3 minutes with them here. All right. Now, a few questions to start. Do you have a computer with high-speed internet? Okay. Do you have a quiet space where you can receive calls? Now, this is where you're taking control of the conversation. You have the posture. You have the job. You're the hiring agent. You're the sales manager. You're looking for a few key representatives. Okay. You're the one that has the power to say yes or no to them. Okay. This is the posture. This is the part where you are taking control and you have control of the conversation, and it's really easy to get in control. Just read it like you're in control. Okay? If they start to cut you off or ask you any questions, okay, one of the things that I like to do is answer really shortly and get right back to the script. Do not get off the script, especially if you're inexperienced. This script is your friend, and those of you that follow the script will outsell everybody else. I don't care if you're talking about somebody like, I don't care if it's Terry, somebody that's a machine on the phone, right? Get off the script, okay? And you're not going to do as well as the people that are on the script. It's the bottom line. Just test it, all right? Now, do you have a dependable phone number? Okay? Let them answer these questions. Now, how would you rate your communication skills on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay? Let them answer. If you guys want to, I would take notes on your prospects just so you have some ammunition. Okay? How many hours would you be able to work in a week? Let's say over a 7-day period. If this is a match, can you get started within a week? Okay? Now, this is really important. So now this is the qualifying process. We found out, you know, a little bit about them. What's their experience? Do they have the things they need to be able to work with us? Okay, that's this piece here. Now, this is where the key part comes in. This is where the transition happens. You're going to pause for a few seconds and say, well, great. Pause briefly. So far, now this is up to you, depending on their answers here. Okay? So far, we like what we hear. At this time, I can go ahead and send you an informational webinar. Okay. At this point, I can go ahead and send you an informational webinar then. All right? This will show you how the app works, how the calls come in, and how we have a complete sales and marketing system for you to be able to make as much money as you want, okay? Now, after that, I can give you my contact information in a minute, and you can follow up with your questions. Now, do you have an email you would like me to send everything to? Get their email here, all right? Now, tell them this. The webinar is about 20 minutes. This is going to answer about 95% of your questions. The webinar is also pre-recorded, so you can watch it on your own time. All right? Now, this is kind of like a pre-closing thing here to remain in control. Well, our call center is open 24 hours a day, so you can set your own daily schedule. Actually, that's not true. I need to make that edit. It's open 12 hours a day, right? Now, and you guys, we may go to 24 hours a day if you guys want to take calls at 3 in the morning. But you know, we're not going to do that this week. We need to do some testing and see how that works. Okay? But for now, we'll keep it that way. You can set your own daily schedule. You can work 4 or you can work 12 hours a day. You decide. Now, how are you with independent time management? The calls are incoming, so not outbound. Cold calling or door-to-door type sales, which you get a lot of training this way. But when people call you, you're moving several steps ahead. Then you're just answering questions about the app and the program. Real simple and straightforward, no high-pressure sales. Okay? You can exchange phone numbers here. Then I go into this piece. The app is the number one advertising platform in the world, and we feel that we are cutting edge. You know, like Apple or IBM. We're really first to market, and what we do, Tom, is help small business owners, which make up 90% of the world's economy, to be able to market to everyone's smartphone in a 6-mile radius. It's literally a lay-down sale because of the price point. And they really just have to have it if they're going to remain in business in this fast-paced moving technology world that we live in. Right, Tom? Okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to email everything to you and just make a list of questions and then call me back. Okay? Make sure that you're at your computer so I can show you the inbound call center and go over the second part of the interview at the same time. Okay? If you don't see an email in 5 minutes, go ahead and call me back. Now, once you receive the email, reply back to me, received, so we know the email came through successfully. Okay, this is a really good idea, guys, because as you're taking calls and sending out the follow-up emails to them to get them on the webinar, you want to make sure that they got your email. Now, once you receive the email, reply back, received, so we know the email came through successfully. Now, once we find the candidates we're looking for, we would like them to start immediately. See, this is awesome because you're remaining in control. All right? Now, here's what you want to do right before you get off the phone. Now, Tom, the webinar is about 20 minutes. When can you watch the webinar? Ask him when he's going to watch it. Whenever he says he has the time. Okay, great. I'll be expecting a call back from you at, and then say, if he says like 5 o'clock, and I'm just using this in the script as an example, so if they say it's 7 o'clock, say, well, then I'll be expecting a call back from you at around 7:30. Talk to you later, all right? Now, if they ask you any questions throughout the whole script, remember, this took, what, 7 to 8 minutes to deliver? You really don't want to get cut off. You just want to kind of blow through the script, stay in control, but don't read it too fast like you're excited and you're reading a script. Okay? Read it like I read it. Okay? In control. Okay? Nice tone, reflection. Not too fast. Read it, make nice pauses. Okay? Don't read it too fast. Okay? It'll help you remain in control. The slower you read it, the more you sound like somebody that knows what they're doing, honestly. All right? Now, if you have some rebuttals, we're going to talk about that for a second. Is this MLM? No, Tom, it's a direct sales company. Like I said, the webinar will answer most of your questions, so just watch that, then call me back with any other questions you might have. All right? Now, I want you guys to understand something here, okay? We are following up with all of your prospects that call into the call center, all right? So, if you take a phone call and you send them that email and they watch the webinar, guess what? If they haven't called you back, we've got them in an autoresponder series in the in-house account that is following up with all of your inbound phone calls, all right? So we are encouraging them to get back to the person that they spoke with or to call back in, whatever, right? If they haven't made a decision, we're encouraging them to call back into the call center, all right? Or call you back. Call the extension number back, all right? Now, do I have to cold call? Well, a lot of our reps spend 10 minutes and they're making sales, but because it's so cost effective and the product sells itself, it really is easy to get a business owner to listen for that amount of time, especially when it's about helping them advertise their business in a way they never thought possible. Like I said, Tom, the webinar is going to explain a lot of that. Go ahead and watch that and just go ahead and give me a call back, at 7:30. All right? Okay, I got to go because I got another call coming in. Okay? And that's a great way to get off the phone. I got to take another call. If somebody's like really just hounding you, what I like to do, guys, is just take it away. It sounds like, Tom, that this might not, be something for you. And what that's going to do is like, whoa, what do you mean? So if somebody's giving you a hard time, guys, look, you got 8 to 10 phone calls coming in a day. Don't spend your time on somebody that's giving you a hard time, okay? You know what, Tom? It sounds like this might not be for you. We're just looking for people that are serious, that want to make a lot of money selling a really hot application and, be able to work for themselves and, and make their own hours. You guys need to read this script 3 to 4 times through before you start on the phone. Read it 3 to 4 times. Really know what's coming next. Know what's coming next. Know what's coming next. And pretty soon, you'll be able to deliver this script in your own way. And, I would say stick to the script for the the most part. That's why I would print it out, have it on your desk, and read through the script. All right? And I think you guys are going to be great. Now, after that, so you're getting off the phone with them, and then you're going to send them the follow-up email right here. Okay, so you're going to go into your Gmail or however you send emails, and you're going to copy this, put it in an email, and shoot it off to them. So you should have wrote down their email, and then make sure that you put your sales job funnel sales page in there, which is right here. We go to, which is this page, all right? So this is the welcome to the greatest sales position in America. Learn how you can easily make hundreds of dollars a day selling what every business owner cannot live without. Okay, now it's going to have your link in here for them to join. We tell them to go ahead and take action. The person that they just spoke to on the phone is the person that, this team they're going to be joining. We talk about that. So guys, basically you're taking phone calls and we're doing like the interview process. And the qualification process. You've pre-qualified them enough to send them an email to get them to the second part of the interview. Now, 2 things can happen here. They're either going to join based on our video, or they're going to call you back. Most people are going to call you back. Most people are probably not going to sign up without talking to you again, but that's okay. The link is here. So when they call you back, all right, you're going to have the second part of the process. Now, in that conversation, it's real simple. Wasn't that a great webinar? What did you like best about it? Okay? What did you like best about it? Isn't that an amazing app? Can't you see why every business owner needs it? Talk about the positive things. Isn't that crazy, making 92% on on the apps, on the application codes? Talk positive. Don't talk about the money. And here's where a lot of people get hung up. And I know a lot of you guys are going to struggle with this in the first week, but I want to tell you about this now to get you prepared mentally. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. I'm sorry about that. I had knock at the door. Sorry about that. Okay, so when they call you back, and if they don't call you back, guys, you might want to call them back. Now, once you start rolling, you got lots of calls coming in every day. Just deal with the ones that are serious. I would say 1 out of 10 people you talk to will call you back. So that's pretty good. Maybe 2 out of 10. But, following up is always key. But remember, at this point of the process, they've watched the video. Now you're asking them, what do they like best about it? And then here's the key question. Okay, how soon do you want to start making this kind of money? Okay, write that down. How soon do you want to start making this kind of money? Don't focus on the fact that they're spending $435 to start their own business and sell apps and work in a call center. Okay? How soon do you want to start making this kind of money? Okay? How soon do you want to start selling the apps? Focus on them making money, not them spending money, right? How soon do you want? Okay. A lot of times you're going to get this. Well, I want to get started right away. I want to start making money now. Okay. Well, Tom, this is what I need you to do. I need you to go over, okay? And then what you're going to do, you're going to ask, are you by your computer right now? Great. If they're not, say, when can you be in front of a computer? Okay. Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to get you activated in the company, and so you can get your codes. You need to get your codes so you can start selling the codes, and then I'm going to set you up inside the call center after that. All right. So you take them over to the your link, which is your S3 page. So whatever your username is in the mag system, /S3. Okay. You're going to take them there, and they're going to click on Join Sales Team. You're going to take them there and say, okay, Tom, so you should be looking at Join Our Sales Team now. Bam. They click on that. And then you're going to take them over and you're going to walk them through the process. Okay, you should be looking at, the Join Us Now. Bam. Tell them to put in their information. They can click Join Now. Take them all the way through. Don't get off the phone with them until they've signed up. This is how a lot of you will lose sales if you get them to this point and say, well, call me back once you get set up. All right? Walk them through the process. Now, if you're getting any kind of objections, all right, if you're getting any kind of, blowback or whatever, just at this point, I don't know if Terry's back on the phone or what. I don't know what happened. Did he get disconnected or what? Huh. Okay. So guys, that's really it. If you're getting objections, just, take it away from them. Maybe this is not, don't get, here's the best advice I can give you guys. Don't get hung up on people that aren't seeing it or they're giving you a problem. Because guess what? This is why you don't care. Maybe for the first time ever. you don't care if they get in or not, because now you've just got more and more people to talk to all the time. So your confidence level is going to go through the roof, because a lot of times people's confidence is down is because they don't know when they're going to be talking to another prospect that's going to be interested. Now you don't have to worry about that. Okay. We've eliminated that problem. Okay. We're going to drive people to you to talk to you that are interested in working with us. Okay. So somebody's giving you a hard time, or, well, I know I got to pay, or blah, blah, blah. You know, you guys need to learn those kinds of objections. Why do you got to pay for your leads when you're an insurance agent? Why do you got to pay for sales and marketing materials when you're a real estate agent? Okay. Why do salespeople spend $50 a day driving somewhere for gas, and maybe their appointment didn't even show up? You got to put it back in their court. You guys need to know these kinds of things. Okay. This way you can sit in your house, and sign up 1 to 2 people a day, or you can, go out in the field, take your car, drive to one spot, and walk a whole shopping center and sell apps. Make whatever you want. Okay. So it's all in how you look at it. So it's all about your posture. Okay. Learn those things. Learn some quick responses based on, if they want to spend money. I mean, a lot of times it's so funny, what do you have in your house that costs you $435 that isn't making you any money? You spend $435 here. You got 50 activation codes. You sell all those over the next couple of weeks. You just made $5,000. Not to mention the fact that you're building a team, right? So with that, guys, I'm gonna answer some questions, and then we can be done here tonight. Let's see here. Where did I go? Okay. Let me go grab. Is there any questions, guys? Okay, I'm going to come on over here to all right. Anybody excited? Rock and roll. I'm really excited for everybody because I know how well this works. I'm so excited that, it's finally done. All the pieces are in place, and now it's just going to be about scaling up the numbers. Guys, encourage your people to get involved. If you get 3, 4, 5 of your team members getting on the phones for 3 to 4 hours a day, it's game over. Think about it. One left, one right, one left, one right, out there selling apps. I mean, the sky's the limit. This is a full-time business right now. You guys don't know this. For those of you that are still working a job, this can be a full-time income if you take advantage of selling the application, as well as now taking the calls and building your team at rapid speed. Rapid speed. Let me check and see if there's any questions here. Yeah, Ron. Let's see. Okay, let me see here. No, Lindsay, don't ignore all questions. No. Be polite, but back to the script. Polite, back to the script. Ron, are you placing the call center number? Yes. On your email, put your extension there, and as long as, here, let me show you. I have to go back. I have to show my screen again. If you place... Okay. Right here, if this is green, if they call back your extension, the voicemail says on our parent account, if you know your party's extension, you may enter it now. So they would just enter 114 and it'll ring directly to you. Okay. So yeah, Ron, that's a good idea. You can put your call center extension number on that. Okay. Yeah, right. If we are out selling codes, should we make ourselves unavailable in the call center? Lindsay, you're awesome. Okay. We are out selling codes. Should we make ourselves? If that depends on you, Mark. I would just leave. I would leave it on. If you're really tied up, you can turn it off. It's really easy to turn it back on. So just make that judgment. But I just want you guys to know that if it's turned off, then it's not going to go to your voicemail. You're going to miss calls. So while we're ramping this up, okay. I want you guys to get your calls. So my suggestion is to leave it green so you get as many calls as possible. Even if you miss the call, it'll go to voicemail if we have overflow. All right? No, yeah, you can add up to 3 different numbers, Cedric, and it shows you that in your settings. Okay? Right, Richard, when you're telling me it's $100, right, you're just saying that they make $100, which means when they're out there in the field and they go through our training with the PayPal here, or they use our merchant funnel right here, when they take their page out, they can set this up to $99, and when it goes over to their merchant page, okay, right here, okay. Bam. Okay, yes, the app is $30 per year, but they're just paying a setup fee, okay? Right here, even in my page, I have advertise unlimited. I will set up your first 3 ads for only $99. So you're setting up the one-time setup fee and the $30 application fee. And however you want to word that makes it more comfortable for you, it's fine. That's just what it is. All right? Let's see. All right. Let's see, back to the team. I have great, Laura. Yeah, you guys just work when you can. It's so cheap with the amount of calls that we're driving, so really, even if you can only work a couple days a week, you're getting you're getting your money's worth, I believe. All right, please call center nor with your extension on the email. Have I missed it where there's a clear definition of the pro membership? I don't know. I don't understand that question, Tara. Where are you going to talk about the new comp? Will cover the cost of the call center. Kevin, no, not till the announcement. Okay, which is going to be this week sometime. So patience, my friend, on that. Rick Kenton, how do we start the process after this call? Rick, you need to go. I need to. Have you been added to the call center yet, Rick? Send me an email to the magcallcenter@gmail.com, and I'll take care of that. Folks want to know what the turnaround for the new people that just subscribed. I don't understand that question. Mark, can you please explain that? I don't understand that question. Hey, guys, here's what we're going to do. Jump over on Facebook and ask all your questions over there publicly so everybody can see it, and then we'll be answering them through the rest of the night, okay? So I'm going to go, please ask all your questions. Okay, so you guys go over there, and we'll be answering them. Again, guys, I want to thanks for coming out. Okay. All right, guys. And at this point, we did make the number. We're really close, so we're going to be fine. Blake was asking about that. So yeah, guys, just we have enough to make it worthwhile. Clearly, the more the better. The more collectively together that we have, the more calls that we can generate. So again, let's have a good week this week, and you guys be logged in, and let's get our feet wet, and let's start making it happen. All right. I'm very, very excited about this, guys, and I want to thank you guys for coming out to the webinar.